everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back to another daily vlog. This is the last day that I'm going to be opening up the vlog sitting outside, or at least until it gets cooler out here. Maybe in the fall we'll come out here again. Today is the last day of summer break. The kids start back to school tomorrow. I'm like all the feels. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm sad. It's bittersweet. Birds are out here being crazy. I don't know if it's like mating season or what, but they're a little bit wound up today. We got construction going on out here. So lots of excitement in the air. First of all, we practiced getting up early today. And me just knowing my alarm was set for 6 a.m., I woke up at 4:30. Didn't go to sleep till almost midnight. Couldn't go to sleep. Just like my brain, like thinking about things. And then finally went to sleep, kind of tossed and turned, woke up at 4:30, never went back to sleep. Woke up the kids at 6. It was a little bit of a struggle. Nate popped right up. Oh, I woke them up closer to 6:15, probably 6:20, because that's about what time they'll have to wake up for school. And Lucy had a hard time. Nate popped right up, but he was dragging a little bit more than his normal self. Mark will get to sleep in a little bit because he goes to school a little bit later. Like he has to be there around 8ish. So he'll probably get to sleep till around 7. I'll have to make sure he's up and has breakfast and all that. But I woke him up today around 6:30, just trying to get everybody used to waking up early. Then Lucy had a dentist appointment or orthodontist appointment. She loves for David to take her to that. It's like their thing. Like when she's super nervous about something, as she has been about the orthodontist, she just wants her dad there. So he took her before he went into work, and she got her braces off. So that is so exciting. She was a little bummed because they told her she has to wear her retainer all the time. We were thinking like it would just be at night, but for the next 3 months she has to wear it all the time unless she's eating. And then after that, if everything looks okay, they're going to move to just at night. So this is her first round of braces. She'll get another round once more of her permanent teeth come in. But she had a crossbite. We had to have it corrected. And so it's been like 9 months and she got them off. She is excited though. I gave her a little goodie basket that I made her that you saw yesterday's video. You saw that with all her favorite candy and stuff. And she was excited about that. I went and picked her up from David so he didn't have to drive all the way back home. And we went ahead and got gas. I've heard that gas is going to be going up really soon, so I went ahead to make sure we had a full tank. Came back home, and I told the kids, okay, this is the last day of summer break. So what do you guys want to do today? We'll do whatever you want to do. Just because we are done with our bucket list, so this is like just a bonus day. And they voted to go see a movie. Like, of course, the most expensive thing you could pay. But they have been wanting to see Despicable Me 4. Lucy's also very excited that she can go to a movie and eat popcorn. I think that was like the driving force of her picking it. So we're going to go at 1 o'clock today. We're going to see Despicable Me 4. I already bought the tickets, and because they have like this, and it worked out because they have this special deal on Tuesdays, $6 tickets, but you have to order them online. This is how they get you. You have to order them online, but then they charge like all these convenience fees. Y'all, for 4 of us to see a movie, they charged almost $8 in convenience fees. So it ends up being just a couple of dollars cheaper than the normal movie price would be for 4 of us. So whatever. We're going to go to see that, and the kids are pumped about it. So it'll be our last little fun outing of the summer, and then we'll be home in plenty of time to have a normal dinner routine, bedtime routine, bath, and all that tonight. Get in bed at a good hour so that we can get up early tomorrow. I am a little bit, I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow when I drop everyone off. This is my baby's first year of preschool. It should be interesting. I'm a little nervous finding out that we can't bring Mark's lunch to him. I was nervous even him just eating lunch there. Now he can't even bring a lunch. It's like not his school rule. It's like a state mandated thing. So it'll be okay. He will. I was even like researching this, like what to do. What to do if your kid's picky and they're going to preschool and they won't let you bring in food. And like this feeding therapist was talking about how good it is for the kids, how like this is like the best thing that you can do because they'll be around other kids. Um, they'll see other kids eating and the routine of it and all that. But she did say expect it to get worse before it gets better. So like 3 to 4 weeks of adjustment time. So that's good to know. Hopefully he'll just surprise us and jump right in and start eating all kinds of stuff. We'll see. We can all pray and hope. I did. They told us that we could bring in some snacks, but it's like community snacks. Like it's not like just for Mark. So I went and placed a delivery order for this morning. This is what I was doing at 4:30 in the morning when I couldn't sleep. So I bought some like individually. It has to be individually wrapped. So I bought some individually wrapped goldfish, some applesauce pouches, and I bought some ABC cookie things. So I don't know. We'll see how long it lasts. I don't know if I'll do that all the time, but I feel like just starting out, at least he'll have something if like they have a snack time apparently. But if they don't like the snack, they'll give them something else if you bring it. But it may go to other kids too. I guess they don't guarantee that it's just for you. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. It is what it is. At least I know that I did all I can do. Anyway, we're getting ready for the day. I'm still in my pajamas. I went and picked up Lucy from the church in my pajamas. So there's that. And pumped gas in my pajamas and house shoes. I am that person, but it is what it is. It's okay. It's the last day of summer. Like, we can all just, I'm going to get dressed before we go to the movies. Since the movie's at like 1 o'clock and I know they're going to want snacks and all that, we're just going to have kind of a lighter lunch. And probably try to do that pretty soon. It's like 10:30 right now. I'll probably try to feed him around 11. Nate's lunch this year is like 10:15. And Lucy's lunch is like 11:30. And then Mark's lunch is, I think, like 10:30 or 10:45 or something. So they eat kind of early, which I think Nate's lunch was really early last year too, so whatever. Anyway, we're all excited around here. I spent 2 hours last night, the better part of 2 hours filling out paperwork for Lucy and Mark. I don't have Nate's paperwork yet. They said they would send it home on the first day, so I still have all of his stuff to do. But at least Lucy and Mark's is done. It took me forever. The good thing about Indiana, I like the school system here actually better than when we were in Indiana. We've had just such great experiences everywhere, really. But the schools here are really neat. But in Indiana, everything was electronic. So it was really easy to fill out paperwork, to sign stuff. Everything was electronic. You didn't have to write down, like, sign stuff. Here, it's like everything is a piece of paper. I filled out the same information over and over. So at least I'm done with that. Hopefully, I'm sure they're going to come home with some more stuff on Monday for me to do. But I got everybody's backpack ready. We got all their blankets, and like Mark has to bring a blanket and a stuffed animal for nap time. Nate, I always put a change of clothes in his bag. We always put a change of clothes I put a change of clothes in Mark's bag. So everybody's good to go. I've done everything I can do to prep. So now we're just enjoying our day. We're going to go see a movie. I will just bring you guys with us today on our last day of summer. Can y'all believe how fast the summer's gone by? We've had so many good memories. I feel like this has been the best summer ever. Like, it has been the best summer we've ever had. It's been great. But it's also going to be nice to kind of get back in the routine. I'm looking forward to having some time to myself to go to the gym again. I'm planning on going tomorrow to the gym as soon as we drop everybody off. I'm excited to have time to work on the YouTube stuff without kids all around. It's just going to be so much easier. I'm excited to have time to clean my house and mop and do all the things without having to worry about the kids. And it's just going to be, like a whole new life for me during the day. It really is. So anyway, I've just been talking for like 10 minutes now. So y'all come spend the day with me. We're going to have a good one. It's going to be a good day. And I'm going to go make them a quick lunch here in a minute. And we're going to get ready to go to the movies. You guys, it's been a little bit since I talked to y'all. We just got back from the movie. It went really great. The kids, I will say, we've been really working this summer about going to the movies, and every single time we go, they do better. Today, they were pretty much perfect. Lucy loves being able to eat popcorn. Her and Nate killed like a large popcorn. And then Nate always drinks so much because those cups are so big, you know, so we always have to go out a couple times and go to the bathroom. But I love that theater. It's so nice. It's like smaller, it's smaller theater, so it's not real big, and it's really nice. It's got reclining seats, and then the bathrooms, they have family bathrooms, which is so nice because Nate's at the age now that he's big, and if they don't have a family bathroom, like my only option is to take him in the women's if I'm by myself with him. I can't let him go into the men's by himself, so I really appreciate it when places have family bathrooms and not everywhere does. But anyway, we got out. It's like every time we go to the movies, when we go in, it's sunny, and when we leave, it looks like it's going to rain. And it looks like it's about to storm. So it is 3:15. The movie was the perfect length. It was an hour and a half. It was perfect. Very cute. I mean, it's not like one I would say you have to see it, but it was cute. What's wrong, Layla? Layla wants me to sit down and cuddle her. We're just going to chill for a little while, and then I'll start on dinner. I'll start on dinner here soon. I think what I'm going to do for dinner is, come here. About a week ago, I made turkey meatballs with green beans and cauliflower rice, like an Asian kind of bowl. And I used the G Hughes sugar-free sauce on the meatballs, and it was so good. And it was so easy. So I think that's what I'm going to make us. And then I'll see what the kids want. I thought about going ahead and making some pasta tonight so that I can have it for lunches for Lucy tomorrow if she wants that for lunch in her thermos. Layla's like, thank goodness y'all are home. I was going crazy without you. We weren't gone that long, Layla. But anyway, everybody's pumped for school. I'm hoping they stay pumped. Even Mark's really excited. So we're ready. We're ready. Okay, I'm going to go sit down and hold her. I will see you guys back at dinner time. I need to find something to eat. I took a fueling into the movies, which is hard to not eat the popcorn. I will say it is hard because movie theater popcorn is so good. But anytime I eat movie theater popcorn, I want like a whole bunch of it. Like I can't just have a handful. So not eating any is actually easier than eating a little bit. So I took some crunchers into the movie, which is great because they last a long time. There's like a lot of them. And I had that with some Diet Coke. But it's time for my next fueling. So I've already had coffee today. I made a protein latte. I've had a bar, and I've had the cruncher. So I need something here in a little while. So I'm going to have that right before dinner. I'll probably have it around 4, and then we'll eat dinner around 6. So that sounds good. So anyway, I will see you guys back when I make dinner. David's going to be home here in the next couple hours, and we're just going to be getting ready for school. I was sitting in a movie, and Mark was sitting in my lap because he, like halfway through the movie, he wanted to sit with me. And I was sitting holding him, and then Nate was holding my hand, and I was like, oh, these are the moments I'm going to miss when they're in school. But anyway, I'll get hugs and kisses after school. I'm just going to miss them during the day. Okay. I'm going to go sit down and hold Layla because she's crying. I'll see you guys back later. Starting and ending the day out here. I don't think it ever rained, but it's so muggy and like all the crickets are out. But it is a little after 7. We just had dinner. So I laid on a couch for a few minutes after I talked to y'all, and I started reading. Well, I've been reading it, but I'm not very far into The Last Mrs. Parrish, which I've heard so much about that book. And I like it so far, but was so tired. I like passed out for like 30 minutes. I mean, it's like one of those sleeps where it's like I was out of my body. I could hear the kids playing and running around me, but I just like also was sleeping. It was weird. But anyway, during that time, David got home. Then I got up and I made dinner. We've been trying also, before I made dinner, we started really figuring out, we're bringing breakfast to the school, not our kids' school, but the school that's close to our church. We did this last year too. And we're bringing breakfast on Friday. So we've been trying to like see if any local coffee shops would donate coffee, give us a good deal on donuts. Like we've been trying to really make this breakfast nice for as little amount of money as possible for all the teachers. And we're having a hard time. So we sat down, like, brainstormed for a little bit. I think we've got a game plan down that's not going to be too hard, because it's like, also we've got to have it there at like 7 in the morning, you know, so it's kind of crazy. But anyway, so we were working on that. I keep thinking like life is going to settle down a little bit, but then it's like there's so many events coming up. The summer's been kind of slow, a little bit slow. I mean, we still have lots of stuff going on at the church, but a little slower this summer, and it's like everything's starting to pick back up. We're gearing up for so many events, but it's all good. It's all good. I love being able to bless the teachers, especially the teachers that are like in our church's backyard. So we're excited about bringing them breakfast. I think we're going to do coffee and donuts and fruit and granola bars and water. And anyway, it's going to be good. And then I made dinner, which is one of my all-time favorite dinners. Super easy. I roasted a big pan of green beans in the oven. Lucy was so excited. She loves oven roasted green beans, and so do I. They're so delicious. So I roasted those in the oven. I literally just put them on a baking sheet, toss whatever seasonings, a little bit of cooking spray, stick them in there at like 425. I think it was about 425. Just until they get done. I never time stuff. It's hard. Everybody always wants like a recipe. What's your recipe for this? I don't know. I just throw stuff in there and kind of keep an eye on it, which can be dangerous, but I usually am in the kitchen doing other stuff, so I just keep checking it. Anyway, we have that. I made cauliflower rice, and then I took some turkey meatballs and tossed them in some G. Hughes sauce. Here's a picture of everything put together. It's half teriyaki sauce. I think it's like sesame teriyaki. Half sesame teriyaki sauce, half stir fry sauce. And then I put a little dab of sweet chili sauce. All G. Hughes, all sugar free. So I just put that sauce in like a container and then dump the meatballs in there and shake it around. That's the best way I found to coat them really well. Put that on top of the rice, and it is so good. It reminds me of like the firecracker meatballs from HelloFresh that we love. So yummy. So that's what we had for dinner, and those green beans were delicious. Tonight I put a little bit of chicken bouillon seasoning on them, garlic, salt, pepper, like very basic, and they were delicious. So we're just getting everybody bathed right now. I'm laying out their clothes for tomorrow. I've got their little sign to hold up. We always have them hold up like, today's my first day of first grade or whatever, you know. So I've got that out of the storage area where I keep it so I don't forget it. We're all set for tomorrow. Lucy wants me to put pasta in her lunch. I made her pasta tonight so I can make pasta in her lunchbox. I asked Nate what he wants. He says waffles. So maybe we're off of French toast at least. Last year it was all French toast every day. This year we're starting out with waffles. So I mean, it's still in the breakfast family. his lunch is so early this year though. I'm like, breakfast makes sense. So anyway, we are excited for school tomorrow. I hope I can sleep tonight. I have so much like nerves, and I don't know, like anytime there's change, it makes me nervous. Last year wasn't too bad because they went to the same school. Nobody moved up. Nobody started anything new. It was just the same thing. So that was pretty easy, seamless. This time, you know, there's just so much change. Mark's starting preschool, Nate starting at a new school, just a lot going on. So I'm a little bit anxious, but I know that God has them and we can trust in that, and they're going to do okay. And I have to like let them go, and God goes with them everywhere they go. So anyway, water of the day. I keep forgetting to tell you guys, this is an interesting combination that I didn't really plan. I had about like this much up to my fingers of pina colada left in my cup. So it's just the Margaritaville pina colada mix. I get that at Dollar Tree, sugar-free, everything. And I wanted to make a full cup before I had sat down with dinner. So I filled it up with ice and water and then added a cherry Starburst packet. So it's like a cherry colada. That's what I'm calling it. And it is really good. I feel like the pina colada packets from Margaritaville, they're really good, but they're almost more coconutty than they are pineapple-y. And so I like to add another fruity flavor. It just kind of helps bring it out more or something. I don't know. Anyway, the crickets feel like they're overtaking the yard. So I'm going to go back inside. And the kids are going to go down here in a little over an hour. And we'll be full steam ahead tomorrow. My plan is to get up around 6, get everybody's lunch ready, get everybody up, get them breakfast, get them out the door on the bus, and then when Nate and Lucy leave on the bus, we can start getting Mark ready. Mark gets to go a little bit later than them, and preschool's a little more laid back, so we can bring him after the traffic dies down a little bit. He has kind of a bigger window to get there, so I'll have time to get him there in the morning. That was my biggest fear with all of this, is Mark have to drive him, and I also don't want to miss the bus getting home with the other two, but I'm gonna have plenty of time, more than plenty of time, so that's great. I mean, I'll have like a solid hour on either side, which will be way more than enough to get him and come home. So that is really great, and we'll just see how it goes. Mark is excited. Also, I can tell he's just a little unsure, so after tomorrow we'll know a little bit more, and then he'll have Thursday off. So tomorrow's Wednesday, he goes Wednesday. He's off Thursday this week. They're easing the kids in, so that'll be nice. He can go one day and then kind of be home with me for another day, and then everybody starts back on Friday. So I love you guys so much. Thank you all for hanging out. We had a great last day of summer, getting to go to the movies, just being together around the house. There's a fly circling me. I love you guys. If you're still here and you're still watching, leave me a movie emoji. So it can be like a little action, whatever, a camera, popcorn, any sort of thing that reminds you of the movies. Leave it down below. I don't even know if you guys can hear me at this point because the crickets are so loud. I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. I will definitely be vlogging the first day of school and letting you guys know how it all goes. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. We'll see y'all tomorrow.